What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Insurance Auto Auctions for another preview of one of their upcoming auction cars. So let's jump into this video and see what we found. So here it is, a 2009 Chevrolet Corvette. No, it's not a Z06 and it's not a Grand Sport. It's just a regular basic C6 Corvette with the LS3, about 430 horsepower. It is of the automatic variety, and it's probably dead as a doornail. This one has some slight body damage, and I'm looking at it because I don't think the damage is really that bad. It's an absolutely beautiful color. I love the wheels that are on it. It's got Continental tires that look really, really good. It looks relatively stock, and the only damage that I see is a tad bit of damage on the front, unless there's more than meets the eye. Maybe there's some type of fiberglass damage down below that you can't see. That's definitely a possibility. And have you looked up the price of these headlights? Well, those headlights are not cheap. It's got obviously a damaged bumper and a destroyed hood. Other than that, how bad is it? Maybe we can kind of get down in here. I see some broken plastics, but I think that's all from the bumper. I could be wrong. I really don't think the damage is that bad, guys. Take a look at these beautiful, beautiful wheels with Continental tires. These are 245/35 ZR19s on the front, and I'll bet they're staggered, probably 20s on the back. We've got Continental, blah, blah, blah. I can't read it, guys. Wherever it is, I'm just not seeing it. Let's go to the other side. Maybe I can see it better over here. These are, no. I'm having a hard time finding the, where is it? They're such low profile tires, guys. Obviously they all match. I'm just trying to see if they're staggered or not. Oh, these are 20s, 285/30 ZR20s. So they are staggered, a little bit bigger in the back than they are in the front. And will it open? Of course not, of course not. I love the C6 Corvette. The LS3 is an absolute beast of an engine. Super reliable. Relatively easy to work on, and this isn't stock. That's not stock. Let me see if I can take you guys down here. Take a look at those headers. You see those shiny headers down there? Yeah, those, my friends, are not stock. So, at a minimum, it's got a little bit of exhaust work done to her. I kind of like that. I can't wait to fire this one up, as long as the hood doesn't close, because if that hood closes, it's over with a dead battery. Let's check the oil. Ooh, it's very dark. Wow. That's some very, very dark oil. Okay. So somebody wasn't keeping up with the maintenance on it. The miles on this are just under 100,000. We're looking at about 98,729 miles on the odometer. That's not a lot for one of these guys. It's probably not even leaking anything yet. Everything under here looks relatively good. And take a look at the front. This is my big concern. There's your airbag crash sensor right there. I don't see any damage to anything on the front. This all looks superficial. You're going to need a fender. Unless you want to try to repaint, you might be able to fix this fender. I would certainly try. The headlight for sure has got to be replaced, the bumper, the hood, and there may be a few plastic pieces back here that you can't see. But aside from that, that's it. Okay. You know this one's already on my watch list, guys. The color is just stunning. I like the smoked side marker lights. I don't know why they didn't smoke the tail lights. That would have gone really nicely with the smoked side marker lights. The chrome wheels, you know, some people are going to love them, some people are going to hate them. You got these kind of chrome vents right here. I don't know. I guess with that bright metallic blue and the chrome wheels, it kind of all ties in together. Doesn't look too bad, guys. And the spoiler, I almost missed that. Look at the tiny little spoiler right there with the third brake light. How cute. It's kind of adorable. Let me put a booster pack on it real quick, guys. Let's see if we can get inside and start this thing up. I want to hear it run because this is one I'm really interested in. All right, are we ready? I'll bet this thing does not go for that much. I think prior accident value with 100,000 miles. Oh, come on. Are you serious? No way. Don't do this to me. Does it not have keys? I see the key. It's got a key in it. Oh, man. I'm willing to bet the prior accident value was probably around $20,000 to $22,000 on this car. So, and now with a salvage title, it can't be that much, guys. It can't. I'm thinking, I don't know, Corvettes are hot though, you know what I mean? But like realistically, I couldn't see this car being more than 12. I could be wrong, but I can't see this car being more than $12,000. And with the work that it needs, that booster pack is on there, guys, so if she don't open, you're serious right now. Let's see if the trunk will pop. No, nothing. Dead as a doornail. That's great. I can literally see the key. I know you guys can't, but the key is literally hanging at the bottom of the steering wheel. I can see it, but I'm guessing it should have a proximity sensor, unless the key has died. How much you want to bet that's what happened? The key died, the fob died, so now the car doesn't read it, and you can't get into it. Oh man, that's an absolute crying shame, guys, because now I'm gonna have to bid on it kind of not really knowing. This is one, even though it's got some damage to the front, I'd be willing to bet you could probably drive this thing. Like as soon as you got it, you could get on the road and take her for a quick test drive, make sure everything works like it's supposed to. That sucks. That sucks, man. Oh well, that's all we can do for this one, which is definitely going to affect how much I'm willing to bid on it. Well, I guess that gives us time to look at one more vehicle. How about a 2017 Porsche Macan? This is not an S. This is not an S, so don't get too excited. Run and drive, 82,000 miles on the odometer. A little bit of damage. This is another one, as far as I can tell, has absolutely minimal damage. I mean, look at that front end. What does this need exactly? I mean, this whole clamshell here is the hood. This whole piece is one giant hood, just like the old school Corvettes, the C4. So you're going to need the whole clamshell unless you can get a PDR. And I'm telling you, what they're doing with PDR these days is just out of this world. I'd be willing to bet it'd be cheaper to have a PDR guy pop this all back out. A lot of this paint transfer, in fact, most of it, I'm willing to bet will buff out. So I would do my best to save the hood. And as far as the bumper goes, if you heat this bumper up, you're going to be able to pop this out. Most of this is going to come out. It will not be perfect, but I think you could pop this out and make it look relatively good. You do have a lot of paint transfer that's going to buff off of the bumper as well, but you do have some where it's like it gouged the bumper. It got into the bumper just a little bit. But if you don't expect perfection, you don't require perfection from something like this, you can heat this up, pop this bumper out, have a PDR guy take care of that hood for you, that clamshell, and I mean, you're going to have a really sharp looking Porsche. You know, a 2017 with less than 100,000 miles on it, Pirelli tires. I love the color. This is a really nice unit, guys. Panoramic roof. Yeah, this would be a deal right here. An absolute deal. Take a look at the interior. Oh, I wish we had smell-o-vision. So many times I get in these cars and I think I'm inhaling something that's going to, you know, kill me. Cheerfully, they usually smell pretty bad. This one, I could live in this one, guys. Yeah, I could live inside of this one. Oh, wow. All right, let's check out the driver's side, the important side. Man, I wonder how much something like this would go for. I could deal with this, guys. Take a look at it. Such a nice vehicle. It reminds me so much of my Porsche Panamera, as Monkey Wrench Mike would call it. My Panamera. I almost called it a Panamera again. He got me saying that, man. The interior of these things is like, it's like you're in some kind of a fighter jet or a spaceship or something, you know? Look at all the buttons. It's crazy. And if you don't have enough buttons down there, well, you've got more buttons on the center stack there. And if that's not enough, well, just go up a little bit. And you've got more buttons up top as well. I mean, these things are just crazy with the buttons. And I know it looks super complicated, but once you own one and you drive it for a week or so, you've got all these buttons figured out, man. The key goes in the wrong place. You know, it's over here. Fired right up. We have, here we go with the error messages, right? Let me close this door real quick. Maybe get some of that light off the dash there. What do we got? We got 82K on the odometer. The brake light is on, probably the parking brake is set. We have a TPMS light. And it looks like that's it. Now this is a little bit different from my Panamera. We have little jog wheels here. I don't recall having the jog wheels. Mine I think was a 2012. It's a little bit older. Change brake pads. Driving permitted. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Refill tire. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Isn't it nice that it tells you to replace your brake pads, and then it's kind enough to let you know that it's going to allow you to continue driving, as if it can stop you, which maybe it can. But could you imagine saying, hey, your brake pads are worn, we're not going to let you drive this vehicle anymore? That's the direction we're going these days, guys. So down here's your parking brake. One way or another turns it off. Oh, the brake light is on because of the brake pads. Your auto start stop feature, which I just can't stand, right there. Climate control for the driver, and over here climate control for the passenger. You've got your hazard lights, hill descent control, rear defrost, you can't even see it, front defrost, recirculate, sync both sides, AC max, AC normal, temp fan speeds, and you have temp and fan speeds on both sides, right? You want to adjust your seat? I guess that's what this is. Nope, that is not the seat. That is your air conditioning. You put it on auto or rest. Then you have heated seats down here, sport mode. That's the only mode you should ever be in. Traction control off. Aw, come on. It won't let me. Maybe you got to be in gear for that. Nope, it's not going to do traction control off. And over here, lane keep assist and off-road mode, heated seats, and then adjustments for the passenger side, heater and air conditioning as well. Overall, not too bad. Paddle shifters and cruise control hidden kind of down here. Not too shabby, guys. I like it. I do. But this is not really what I'm looking for. Would I buy it for the right price? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm currently more interested in that Corvette and that Tesla Model 3. But I'm not going to lie, I really do like the Macan. I'd rather have the Macan S, but, you know, with European cars, you're kind of better off getting something more base model. They're more affordable to fix, and when I say that, I mean it's going to be expensive, but if you fix it yourself, you have places like FCP Euro, you have Rock Auto, where you can go and get parts at a discounted price, and places like FCP Euro, you get a lifetime warranty, and it's not sponsored. I'm not sending a link. It's not sponsored. I'm just saying it's nice when you have cars like this that there are places you can go to get reasonably priced OEM parts with a lifetime warranty, so you can fix them yourself. So when it comes to something like this, I would prefer the base model, because I can actually work on it and fix it myself. You start getting into twin turbos and you're opening up Pandora's box, man. A whole can of worms that a lot of people just are not equipped to deal with. With that, what do you guys think? Would you go for the Porsche or would you go for the C6 Corvette? I'm dead serious. C6 Corvette all day, every day, man. I really want to bring that to the channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, let me know. Definitely drop your comments down below and consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.